Face. Noun. 1. Anatomy, the front part of the head, featuring the eyes, nose, and mouth and the surrounding area. For example, the monkey has a pretty face. 2. One's facial expression. For example, why the sad face? 3. The public image, outward appearance. For example, the face of this company. He managed to show a bold face despite his embarrassment. 4. The frontal aspect of something. For example, the face of the cliff loomed above them. 5. Figuratively, presence, sight, front. For example, to fly in the face of danger, to speak before the face of God. 6. The directed force of something. For example, they turned to boat into the face of the storm. 7. Good reputation, standing in the eyes of others, dignity, prestige. See lose face, save face. 8. Shameless confidence, boldness, effrontery. 9. The width of a pulley, or the length of a cog from end to end. For example, a pulley or cog wheel of 10 inches face. 10. Geometry, any of the flat bounding surfaces of a polyhedron. More generally, any of the bounding pieces of a polytope of any dimension. 11. Any surface, especially a front or outer one. For example, put a big sign on each face of the building that can be seen from the road. They climbed the north face of the mountain. She wanted to wipe him off the face of the earth. 12. The numbered dial of a clock or watch, the clock face. 13. Slang, the mouth. For example, shut your face. He's always stuffing his face with chips. 14. Slang, makeup, one's complete facial cosmetic application. For example, I'll be out in a sec. Just let me put on my face. 15. Slang, professional wrestling, short for baby face. A wrestler whose on-ring persona is embodying heroic or virtuous traits. For example, the fans cheered on the face as he made his comeback. 16. Cricket, the front surface of a bat. 17. Golf, the part of a golf club that hits the ball. 18. Card games, the side of the card that shows its value, as opposed to the backside, which looks the same on all cards of the deck. 19. Heraldry, the head of a lion, shown face on and cut off immediately behind the ears. 20. Typography, a typeface. 21. Mode of regard, whether favorable or unfavorable, favor or anger. 22. Computing, an interface. 23. The amount expressed on a bill, note, bond, etc., without any interest or discount, face value. For example, can we find and add a quotation of MacLeod to this entry? Face. Verb. 1. Transitive, of a person or animal, to position oneself or itself so as to have one's face closest to something. For example, face the sun. 2. Transitive, of an object, to have its front closest to, or in the direction of, something else. For example, turn the chair so it faces the table. 3. Transitive, to cause something to turn or present a face or front, as in a particular direction. 4. Transitive, to deal with a difficult situation or person. For example, I'm going to have to face this sooner or later. 5. Intransitive, to have the front in a certain direction. For example, the bunkers faced north and east, toward Germany. 6. Transitive, to have as an opponent. 7. Intransitive, cricket, to be the batsman on strike. 8. Obsolete, to confront impudently, to bully. 9. To cover in front, for ornament, protection, etc., to put a facing upon. For example, a building faced with marble. 10. To line near the edge, especially with a different material. For example, to face the front of a coat, or the bottom of a dress. 11. To cover with better, or better appearing, material than the mass consists of, for purpose of deception, as the surface of a box of tea, a barrel of sugar, etc. 12. Engineering, to make the surface of anything, flat or smooth, to dress the face of a stone, a casting, etc., especially, in turning, to shape or smooth the flat surface of, as distinguished from the cylindrical surface.